For the last 2 years, the Premier League midfield debate has been dominated by price tags. When you have Moises Caicedo going for 115 million and Declan Rice for 105 million, the comparisons are inevitable. People look at the tackle stats, the interceptions, and the defensive metrics, and they try to argue that Caicedo is the superior destroyer, but if you're only looking at defensive actions, you are completely missing the evolution of Declan Rice. See, the difference isn't between about who wins the ball back more often, it's about what happens after the ball is won. We need to stop looking at Rice as just a holding midfielder and start recognizing him as the world's only true all-phases midfielder. Let's be fair to Moises Caicedo for a second. He's an incredible specialist. If you need someone to sit in front of the back four and break up play and recycle possession in tight areas, he is elite. He's a chaotic disruptor, but that profile has a ceiling. Caicedo is a master of phase 1 winning the ball and phase 2 keeping it simple. Declan Rice, however, has mastered that ceiling. He doesn't just patrol the defensive third, he dominates the entire length of the pitch. When Rice wins a duel, he doesn't just look for the nearest safety pass. He has this unique gravity-defying ability to drive the ball forward himself. We've seen it time and time again at Arsenal. That trademark gallop where he carries the ball 30 or 40 yards by passing the entire opposition midfield on his own. Caicedo relies on system players around him to progress the ball. Rice is the progression system. This is what I mean by an all-phase midfielder. Most players in world football are either destroyers or creators. Rice has merged those two roles in one complete package. He can drop between the centre backs to dictate the build-up. He can win the physical battle in the midfield engine room, and crucially, he can affect the game in the final third, and that final third impact is where the gap between him and everyone else, including Rodri and Caicedo, becomes a canyon. We can't talk about his evolution without discussing his dead ball ability. It is frankly absurd that a defensive midfielder is also his team's primary creative threat from set pieces. Neither Rodri nor Caicedo offers this threat. The ultimate proof of this came against Real Madrid in the Champions League. That was the night Declan Rice ended the debate. In the biggest game of the season against the heritage of European royalty, he didn't just control the midfield, he decided the result. Scoring one free kick against Real Madrid is a career highlight, but scoring two in the same game, that is legendary stuff. The first one, the curl over the wall, showed his technical finesse. The second one, later in the game, when the pressure was suffocating, showed his nerve. He stepped up and hammered it home when Arsenal desperately needed a hero. That performance against Madrid wasn't a fluke. It was a statement. It proved that Rice has tools in his locker that other defensive midfielders simply don't possess. So while Caicedo might be a brilliant destroyer, and Rod might be a brilliant controller, Declan Rice is the only one who does it all. He protects the goal, he drives the transition, he puts the ball in the back of the net from 25 yards out. That is why he is arguably the best midfielder in the world right now. But that is just my view on the midfield hierarchy. Do you think the all-phase argument holds up? Or is the pure defensive output of Caicedo more valuable to a team? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tactical breakdowns like this one.